Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Reena was a lovely girl with delicate features and a charming smile that instantly made everyone adore her. Her mother enjoyed dressing her in pretty frocks, and when she styled Reena's hair into 2 pigtails, she looked absolutely adorable. Anyone who saw her would say, "Oh, Reena is so cute." The compliments delighted Reena, making her feel special and cherished. One new school term, after a long holiday, Reena returned to class brimming with excitement. She was now in a higher grade and eager to see her classmates. However, her enthusiasm quickly faded when she noticed that Sonya, a quiet and thoughtful girl with dark skin, had been assigned the seat next to hers. Sonya was intelligent and often raised her hand to provide insightful answers, but Reena failed to recognize Sonya's qualities. When her mother picked her up from school, Reena immediately expressed her displeasure. "Mom, I had a terrible day. The teacher made me sit next to the sparrow." She whispered the last word, casting a judgmental glance at Sonya, who was standing nearby. Reena's mother raised an eyebrow in surprise. "Who are you talking about, Reena?" her mother asked. "Sonya. She's so dark. Why do I have to sit with her?" Reena replied, her voice low but loud enough for Sonya to hear. Sonya looked down, pain flickering in her eyes. Reena's mother was shocked by her daughter's attitude. As soon as they got into the car, she scolded Reena. "Reena, that's a terrible thing to say. How would you feel if someone treated you like that?" she demanded. But Reena shrugged, brushing off her mother's words as if they meant nothing. "I don't care, Mom. I'm tired," she said, ignoring her mother's reprimands. Over time, her rude remarks became a routine. Reena befriended other girls with fair skin, and together they formed an exclusive circle that mocked Sonya and other classmates with darker complexions. They called Sonya a sparrow and a monkey, never once considering the pain their words might inflict. Other girls who felt belittled were also overlooked, as Reena and her friends remained oblivious to their feelings. Some students complained to the teacher, who called Reena into her office one afternoon. "Reena," she began softly, "arrogance and unkindness are not favored by God. When we tease others, we forget that each person is beautiful in their own way. God sees beauty in everyone, not just on the outside, but also in their hearts. If He has given you a gift, you should be grateful, not boastful." Reena shifted uncomfortably in her chair, half listening to the teacher's words. For a brief moment, she felt a pang of guilt, but it quickly vanished as she returned to her usual attitude. She didn't truly understand what the teacher was trying to convey. A few weeks later, Reena's birthday arrived, and her family threw a grand party. Friends, neighbors, and classmates attended, filling the room with laughter and cheer. Reena felt on top of the world, surrounded by admirers and friends. At the peak of her excitement, she decided to record a video to capture the beautiful moment, with her friends laughing and cheering beside her. Just as she hit the record button, the daughter of their housemaid entered the room, carrying a tray of drinks. Reena's face twisted with anger. "Ugh, you ruined my video. Why did you have to walk in front of the camera and look so ugly in the process?" she scolded. The girl's face fell, and she quietly exited the room, trying to hold back tears. But Reena didn't care. She re-recorded the video, ensuring it looked perfect this time. That same night, Reena and her friends went out for ice cream. As they were driving home, their car was involved in a sudden, terrible accident. Although Reena survived, the accident left her face marked with deep cuts from broken glass. After days in the hospital, Reena returned home, her face healing but covered with scars that seemed impossible to remove. She barely recognized herself in the mirror. Her once bright, smooth skin had faded. The wounds left physical marks, but also a lasting scar on her confidence and sense of identity. The day she finally returned to school, Reena walked into the classroom feeling exposed and vulnerable. She tried to avoid eye contact with everyone. Her usual confidence had vanished. Reena's teacher gathered the class and, in a calm voice, reminded everyone that Reena had been through a lot and needed their support. "We don't know what life has in store for us. None of us should take our blessings for granted or treat others with arrogance. Remember, beauty fades, but the goodness of the heart is everlasting." Sonya approached Reena that day, offering a gentle smile. Reena was stunned. She had been so unkind, yet here was Sonya, showing her kindness and compassion. In that moment, Reena understood what true beauty was. It wasn't about having flawless skin or looking a certain way, it was about the warmth and empathy that came from within. No one in the class teased Reena. They offered her kindness and support. Over time, Reena transformed. She let go of her pride and started to see people beyond their appearances. She apologized to Sonya and the other girls she had wronged. Reena had learned a valuable lesson that would remain with her for the rest of her life.
Subscribe.